Hi, my name is Tanya and welcome to my small backyard vegetable garden here in central Victoria. Our weather has done a complete turnaround. We've had a cooler day previous to this one filming, and we have another couple of cooler days coming up after this day, which has given me the chance to get all of my tomatoes potted up into bigger pots, and even these ones that I had bought in a punnet, I've got those divided, potted up, and all are looking very, very happy. This cooler weather will give them all a chance to recoup, and I won't be putting them out in any direct sun for probably a week. They will sit off to the side where they get plenty of light but no direct sun. I've had no germination from the indigo ruby, and that's pretty disappointing. Not even one plant had come from that seed, and it had been in that container with all the others that had germinated. So I may be trying that one again next season. I have tomato seedlings absolutely everywhere, but it is such a joy to see them. I have put 2 plants in each pot at least. And these Thai pink eggs were the first that I repotted on, which all look really happy. I have to get some more seed raising mix and top up the pots. I've trimmed the lower leaves off most of the little seedlings, except for those tiny little honeybee plants that will be coming up on another list of jobs to do. They have had sea salt drinks, and also I've potted up one lot of the capsicums, which were the long sweet yellow. I still have the Californian Wonder to pot up when I buy some more seed raising mix. I've got some things here that I want to get planted out. I'm not going to pot on any of the calendula. I want those planted out. And I invested in some capsicums, the striped chocolate cherry and the other striped and the Mad Hatter. This rain has been absolutely beautiful and I'm enjoying it so much now that I have this area here set up that I can work under. I'm going through all these larger tomatoes and the capsicums that I have purchased in larger pots and taking off all the flowers. As much as I would love to leave them on there, I'm going to remove them because once I get them in the ground, they will put their efforts into growing a good root system and then hopefully make up for these few flowers later on in the season. I have already trimmed the lower leaves off these. This is what I did last year, so I'll continue doing it. I don't know if it's the right way of doing it. I just do it this way and it seems to work out. I do have a packet of black Krim tomato seeds I purchased last season, and I am tempted to put a few of those in, seeing the indigo ruby did not germinate. Now, whether I should sow more tomato seeds is another question. And they are the flowers all gone. The striped capsicums have what looks to be a variegated leaf, so that's interesting. So here they all are. This is the next day, and I've also potted up some dahlias into this copper pot here. And I picked up this foxglove at Bunnings. I saw them last year and I missed out on getting one, and when I was there they still had them packed in the crates, and I asked the lady, oh, can I just grab one of those? And she was more than happy to grab one out for me, which is very nice because going back a week later I would have missed out for sure. I've potted on some of the marigolds that I seeded in the tray. I pricked those out and got them into some little paper pots. But for now, I am going to plant out these calendula. These are the orange flash. Calendula have very delicate leaves for such a robust plant. They always end up a little messy after planting them out because the leaves damage so easily. Really, they probably do better if they just get seeded in the place where they're going to grow. So I hope they recoup from this okay. I'm going to put some in these terracotta pots here at the end of these garden beds and then scatter a few more around. I think if even one gets through the repotting, that I will have plenty of seeds and plenty of these plants for years to come. I wanted something fairly hardy to put into these terracotta pots because there isn't a big lot of soil in them really, and they need to be quite a sturdy plant to survive. So hopefully they will fill out and overflow out of the pot. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So out of each pot, I'm breaking up, putting a decent amount of plants into. This is not the same as the other pot, but of similar shape, so I figure that I can get away with that. And then I have a few left over, which I'm going to put in this garden bed here to fill in a few spaces. And I'm just having a look to see if there's any sign of the asparagus. And I was very happy to see that there is growth out of the 2 purple crowns that I planted there. Nothing from the white asparagus I put seed in for under the jars just yet. Got another packet, so I think I will put some seed in once I sort out some pots and trays and shelving. And I planted out the cosmos apricotta. The red cos is looking so beautiful and it is delicious. Just picked a couple of leaves to try it. And because we had so much rain, the day before it rained, I raced out and planted all the sunflowers and the cosmos just so that they could get watered in with the good amount of rain we've had. I did put out some snail pellets around those because I did not want them getting eaten off. Some sunflowers in the big pots, some are under wire covers, and I've just spread some lower ones along the front here of the strawberry tank and going around towards the back some taller ones, and I'm hoping that they will look all right around there. I am wanting to repot up the Sumo strawberry because I know this pot will get too dry through summer. So I'm hoping to get onto that. For now, I'm going to plant out this last pot of Calendula orange flash, and I just want to dot out a few plants along the edge of these garden beds. Everything is really happy with the cooler weather and all the rain we've had. Everything got a really good drink. It had been very dry. Now I'm going to pick some rainbow chard for dinner. I haven't picked anything from these plants as yet. They are also going to seed, but I will not be getting rid of these. These are such beautiful pastel shades. There is no chance that I am pulling these out. Look at that, and you can hear the freshness. It's just so beautiful. And I was out in my front garden and picked a little bouquet of flowers that are out at the moment. The snowball tree is out. It is one of my favorite trees. But for now, I'm going to sit down and have a little bit of soup before I get going again.